Oh man, is my screen going crazy? Hey everyone, hopefully I'm live now. I don't know if my screen is crazy. It's sort of looking weird on my end. Just wanted to say thank you all so much for 7,000 subscribers. Oh man, I hope my, I can't tell if my webcam is like going wild. Looks like it's okay now. Yeah, I just subscribers today. It's super crazy that I've reached that. I know this is probably the latest I've ever streamed. Oh, hey, everybody showing up. Katie Pajamas, Shadow, Boy, Pachico, Peter. Hey, I know a lot of you guys are here for from my recent church video. That's been getting a lot of steam lately. I hope this stream looks okay. It looks choppy to me. I don't know if it's my my internet or what, but hopefully it looks okay to you guys. Thank you, Fishgum. I appreciate it. I know a lot of my new subscribers are from that video, which is obviously a controversial video and one that I was not expecting to do this well, at least not this fast. It absolutely blew the old one out of the water. It's been crazy. Hey, Harrison, how's it going, man? This is the latest I think I've ever gone live. So hopefully you guys are still awake and getting ready for Sunday. I just got done editing another video that I'll be posting probably tomorrow. Sunday's always a really bad day to upload because nobody ever watches on a Sunday, but I'll probably upload tomorrow. I'm growing so fast. Yeah, I know. It's been crazy. It's been like a handful of videos that's been responsible for my recent growth. Right now on my analytics, I'm like at, and hopefully it stays there. But typically what happens is I'll go through like kind of a high and then it'll come back down. King Kai trained you in the ways. Yep. Going downtown to de-stress. Yeah, I don't blame you. I've been spending the better part of my day helping Bree's parents move, which was fine. You make it hard on us. You're on the same time. PD Lives is on. Never seen it. Sorry, PD Lives. I don't know the show. Congratulations. You're gifted at this, man. Keep it up. You hit a nerve. You presented well. Thank you. It's really weird what does well and what doesn't do well on YouTube. That videos that are longer typically don't do well. That video is 28 minutes long, so I was not expecting as many people to watch it. At least not right away. I think the first one was very, very slow, and then eventually it got up to like 17,000 in the course of a year. This one's almost 60,000 in the course of 3 weeks. And if you look at the videos that's like around that one, it's a huge spike. So I don't know why that video was chosen to do so well or to be recommended on YouTube, but I'm very grateful that it was. What did you have for dinner today? Tyler Hamblin, my old pal Tyler. Tyler, I've actually been meaning to reach out to you and Gus because I have a video idea that I need your help with. I need you to be a writer for it. Tyler, for those of you who don't know, Tyler helps me with the Things No One Says in Pensacola videos. He helps me come up with a lot of those jokes. Andy, 7,000, still growing. Thank you. Thank you so much, Andy. It's always good to see you here in the chat. We'll see you on Tuesday for trivia as well. Plus, I subscribe because of the stuff behind you. Black Panther. Yeah. Thank you very much. Tyler, yeah, man, I'll text you. I'll text you and Gus. So, because I think you guys would be perfect for my idea to help me with it. Daniel Bryant, thank you. Yes, I know a lot of my new subscribers are from that church video. So I know Daniel's. I think you've been watching a little bit longer than since I recently uploaded that one. Taco Cat, stuck at work. I hear you, dude. No worries if you can't stay around. I appreciate you at least leaving me a comment. Do you have a great card training Dragon Ball Super training card game? What is your best? I do have a bunch of Dragon Ball Super trading cards. I played it a little bit whenever it first came out, and I just have cards sitting in the back, so I've not been playing it. Ash Panther. Spaghetti Larry, always good to see you, Spaghetti Larry. We share a mutual love of spaghetti. Congrats, 7,000. Thank you, everyone. I know I got a couple more people that are showing up. This is the latest live that I've ever done, I think, so most people are either out partying or they're asleep. So getting ready for church tomorrow. Hopefully not at Apostolic Global Church. See how I called it back there. I should have bought your stock at 100 subs. That's okay. This growth has been crazy, man. I've gotten 3,000, about 3,000 subscribers over the course of 3 or 4 weeks, and that is insane. And I feel like it's a lot of pressure. It's like I'm one bad video away from everyone dipping out on me. So hopefully people stick around. Because I know I've been working so hard making all these videos over the past few years. And then whenever I get a bunch of subscribers all at once, they may go back and check out a couple, but really they're there for 1 or 2 particular videos and then anything going forward. So I hope I make good stuff that they'll stick around. I would be rich. Yeah. I love the videos, bro. Bird Box was awesome. Bird Box, that was such a silly one, man. That was one that we didn't script out or anything. I just went out with my friend Gus, and I was just like, I just have a couple like one-liners, and we'll just be stupid about it. So I'm glad you enjoyed that one. Do you play Dragon Ball Legends? A little bit here or there. Yeah, I actually did a video on Dragon Ball Legends. Right when it was coming out, it was like right before it came out. Somebody was showing it on Conan, the TV show, and I did like a react to it, and I played the game a little bit. I don't know. I probably won't be on here too long doing this live. I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to say in particular. I'm just really appreciative. I appreciate all 7,000 of you guys. Especially the people that have been sticking around with me for a while. What's my favorite Dragon Ball moment? Oh boy, probably the big moments, honestly, like the Goku versus Frieza, obviously classic. Gohan Super Saiyan 2 versus Cell. It's another favorite. I don't know. I feel like these are really cliche. I love when Ultimate Gohan fought Super Buu. That was one of the best parts where he's like, have you come to fight? He's like, fight you? No, I want to kill you. I was like, whoa. Hearing Gohan say something like that, I was like, what? So probably one of those. Thank you, Zachary. How's it going, man? I appreciate it. You should play Apex. I'm playing it. I'm playing and watching you. I should. There's a bunch of games that I've been meaning to play. Even Zach will tell you that I've been meaning to play Detroit. It was like the free game on PlayStation 4 last month. I've downloaded it. I still haven't played it. 1 hour. When is the next CommandCon? It should be next year, next April or May, most likely. I'm going to try and go to that one as well. So if you're going to CommandCon, make sure to come say hey. I love Dragon Ball Legends, but for a gacha game, I get mad because I have to invest more time on it than Pokemon. Yeah. Anybody else play Pokemon Go still? I'm in that phase now where I'm not playing it so much anymore. I didn't get like the armored Mewtwo. I didn't get like a shiny Rayquaza or anything. Oh my God, he's still Super Saiyan. Good night, buddy. Good night, Harrison. Yeah, I figure most everybody's going to sleep. This is a late live. New to your channel, Godly Gamer. Well, thank you, Godly Gamer. I appreciate it. I know a lot of my subscribers are brand new because of a couple recent videos that did very well. So I'm glad that you're here. Hopefully you enjoy some of my videos. I just finished editing a video just now, right before I got on live. I'll probably be posting it tomorrow. I don't usually like uploading on Sundays because statistically speaking, Sundays are the worst day to upload. Sip soda. Yeah, my 0 sugar Coke. Not sponsored. Do you play Xenoverse? I think you asked me this last time, Spaghetti Larry. I have Xenoverse. I have played Xenoverse and have beaten it. Leveled up my character pretty dang high, but I have not recently played it. I've actually recently played Spider-Man, the OG Spider-Man. Yeah, I know a lot of people are here from the church video, so yeah, it's crazy. Oh, as a matter of fact, I actually have the martial arts DVD here. And you guys are lucky because I actually had to go and watch it to try and see. I didn't have to watch all of it, but I had to watch enough of it. Spaghetti Larry, it may not have been you, Spaghetti Larry. It might have been somebody else, but I remember somebody asking me if I played Xenoverse. Holy crap, you went from 6,000 to 7,000 quick. Congrats. Thank you, Soldier Tiger 54. There's a lot of new names, dude. It's weird. I'm used to having like I'm used to having like certain people that are always commenting, always interacting on my channel, which is awesome. So whenever I see new people, especially that I've had a lot of new people recently, it's almost strange. So I'm glad for an informal introduction to both Soldier Tiger 54 and Godly Gamer. Oh, Godly Gamer, you're here because of the Sean Schemmel video. Yeah, that was a big one. I made that video like a year ago before all the Vic Mignogna stuff happened. So hopefully you enjoyed some of my other stuff. I have a playlist of just Dragon Ball Z videos because I know not everybody who's subscribed to me is here because of Dragon Ball Z. But I made that specifically for people who are here for Dragon Ball Z videos. There's like 40 or 50 videos I've done over the course of my YouTube channel career. So hopefully you enjoyed some of those. There's a few I put a lot of work into, so hopefully you enjoy them. Sorry, I'm just trying to read. My bad. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, Daniel, I heard that you went there. Went to that church. So that's crazy, man. I'm glad you got out. Hey, Chris, been here since 150 subs. Yeah, Chris. Do you know any news about Dragon Ball Super show movie content? The last I heard that about Dragon Ball Super was that there is that they're going to be bringing the show back. That's all I've heard. I don't know when. I just know that they're bringing it back. Came for the Christian meme, stayed for DBZ. Thank you so much, Bradley boy. I really appreciate that. My Dragon Ball content, I know, is sporadic. I did the video game playthrough just the other day, so hopefully you enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. And if you didn't, make sure you get to play that game because I put a link in the description so that you could play it as well. I can't wait for the 20th when there's a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy, the Duelists. Yeah, I played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Not probably later than I should have. I was like well out of high school when I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Open anything you upload. You seem really cool. Thank you, Godly Gamer, man. Even if you go back and you just check out the videos I've posted in the last couple weeks, you'll kind of see the type of content that I make. So hopefully you enjoy it. Any suggestions, as always, appreciated as well. Are you going to Area 51? Oh, dude, I really, really want to. I have a way to get out there. So I might. The only reason I wouldn't go to Area 51 is because of work. I think the September 20th is like a Monday, which means I would most likely have to work. So I would love to go out there, man. I would be videoing the whole thing. I'm new, also from Pensacola. Is the graffiti bridge still around? Yes, Walter. Thank you so much, Walter, for joining me on my live. The graffiti bridge is around, and I've been playing around with ideas of making a video about it, mostly because people always get stuck under there. If you're not from Pensacola, we have this iconic bridge that everybody graffitis on, and there's like a certain height to it, and I don't know why, but there's all these signs that tell you how tall it is, and people inevitably always crash into it. So they always are too tall for it. So, but yes, that's still happening to this day. Good old Pensacola came because the church video. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I know a lot of people are here from that video. I do a lot of Pensacola content, and I do a lot of Dragon Ball Z content. So I have two like polarized viewers, people who watch Dragon Ball Z, people who are from Pensacola. So thank you so much for being here. Please don't go to Area 51. Yeah, I'll probably get shot if I go out there. Growing so fast. Yeah, thank you, CJ. CJ has quite a few subscribers himself. Sorry, I'm on the phone with my friend Chris. I want to type your name. That's okay. No worries. I'm Future Trunks. Got here around 2,000 subs. Congrats on the success. Thank you, Future Trunks. I really appreciate it. I hope you've been enjoying my Dragon Ball Z videos. Daniel Bryant, they got peeled back like a tuna can. Very visual as well. The Rise of David J. Maloney. Thank you, dude. Man, we worked so hard on that Maloney video, and nobody watched it. I think now it's like at 400 views, but it just sat at like under 100 for so long. And I like slaved over that video, trying to make it look as cinematic as I could. So thank you so much for watching that one. Well, you've gone from 5,000 to 7,000 so quickly. Thank you, Travis. Hey, I did a podcast with Travis Patterson in the chat there. We talked all about YouTube, about getting started. If you're wanting to get started on YouTube, I give some of my advice on there. He asked me some questions about it. So we really go in go in depth there. So check out Travis's channel if you wanted to see that. Did you hear about the next Venom movie about Carnage? Well, I know that they tease Carnage at the end of Venom, and I would be absolutely stoked to see Carnage, as long as they do Carnage right. Are you going to play Kakarot? Yes, absolutely. I've already pre-ordered it, and I'm super stoked. I hope it's good. I don't have very high expectations, but I hope it's good. I'm still working on the picture I'm drawing for you. Are you from the Pensacola Reddit? Yeah. Or am I thinking of something else? Yeah, I actually worked near that church. That's why it got my attention. Their billboard screams scam artist. It's funny because the only reason I even started looking into them was because of that billboard. It was just like, what is this? So that's the whole reason I even checked them out in the first place. And then, here we are now. Do you prefer the Broly movie art style or the normal DBS art style? The Broly movie art style, 100%. I was watching Dragon Ball Super when it was first airing in Japanese, man. And I remember like all the animation problems. I really liked the way they did the animation in Dragon Ball and the Broly movie, the new Broly movie. I would prefer to see more of that type of stuff. I just realized you went from 5 to 6 and then 6 to 7. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It blows my mind. I did a video when I first hit 3,000 subscribers, and in that video I talked about how I never expected to really get past 1,000. If I did, it would be barely. And so now to be at 7,000, it just blows my mind. I'm so content where I'm at right now, and I'm so happy really to have done that. So now I'm just making videos, and I hope you guys will still watch them because that's awesome. Do you consider yourself a YouTube celebrity or a guy who does YouTube videos? I'm always just going to be a guy who does YouTube videos. I do get recognized from time to time. That's the only like celebrity aspect of it. I got recognized at the movie theater, at Target just this past weekend. So that's really it's a cool feeling, but I'm just a guy who does YouTube videos. That's all. Is there a sequel about a next Venom movie? I heard, yeah, they're going to be doing a movie called Carnage. Travis, you're welcome, dude. He is celeb here for sure. I don't know about that. Guys, I just make YouTube videos. I make stupid videos in my random room here. We had the 6,000 subs 2 days ago. Yeah, Metatron, dude, for sure. The growth has been crazy. It's been absolutely blowing my mind. I do a sign. How do I sign up for the Dr. Apostle Miracle Healer Church? I don't know. You can just go there. I really don't want people to like go there and just like give them a hard time. I had somebody joking in the comments today about burning the church down. And I was like, no, if I'm not a part of that. Okay. All I did was I just brought some attention to it. Just like, hey guys, this is happening in our city, just to be aware of it. Please don't burn down any churches or cults. Don't burn anything. No fire. I left you a comment on a video asking if you would accept fan art. I like drawing for some YouTubers I like. I would absolutely love fan art, dude. 100%. I put it right there on the wall. You'd actually be the first person to send me fan art. So it would absolutely go on the wall. There should be a Gulf Breeze section of how to drive in Pensacola. The Road Rage guy was classic Pensacola. Loved it. Thank you. Yeah. We poked fun at Gulf Breeze a little bit in the things no one says in Pensacola videos. So I don't know if you've seen those, but we do poke fun at our Gulf Breeze neighbors. Wait, what does Kakarot officially come out? I heard it's going to be a little while from what I heard. So it's going to be several months. Would you ever consider yourself seriously running for Pensacola politics? Probably not. Politics is something, in Star Wars where Obi-Wan is like, I'm not brave enough for politics. Even on YouTube, I barely touch on it. I'm going to tell you why. This is a perfect example. So in those 2 church videos I did, I made one joke over the course of those videos, which is like a total runtime of like 45 minutes or something. I made one joke about Trump's Twitter account, which whether you're Republican or Democrat, people are typically like, oh yeah, Trump's Twitter or whatever. And I had people just all over me, hating me for that one. It was, a joke. And honestly, same thing with like religion. I don't like to touch on it too much because you don't talk about politics, religion, as you know. So probably not. I enjoy being liked. How are those cult leaders not in jail? First Amendment, I guess. See, here I'm getting into politics. Dang it, John. Congrats. Thank you, Stingray. Stingray, I know you've been really active on my channel. I really appreciate you stopping by this late to say hey. You are going to be successful. I hope so. What's your favorite Dragon Ball toy? The ones I grew up with. I showed off a couple of them in my adult fandom video last week. Definitely the ones I grew up with. Absolutely. I saw some DBZ Kakarot gameplay, and the gameplay looks good. Animation looks good. I feel like it'll be like Xenoverse. That's what I'm thinking too. I think it's going to be a lot like Xenoverse. I hear it's supposed to feel more like Dragon Ball Z sagas. I don't know if back in like 2005, except good. So we'll hope. Watching your sub count via Social Blade. Ooh, very cool. A lot of these new subs are coming from the church video now. They were coming from my Dragon Ball Z videos. Now it seems like they're coming from the church video. Man, it's a good thing that cult leader guy isn't good looking at all. Otherwise, he might be more successful. No comment on his looks. I want to go see them and speak in tongues. That's another thing. I tried to not really attack Pentecostals who are really exuberant denomination of Christianity, which is what the apostolic global church would fall under. Because I know that there are good Pentecostals and stuff, and it was really just focusing on that church. So no comment on speaking in tongues otherwise. Maybe I should run for politics. I could do that all day. No comment. It's very, very bad there. Ruined me. Yeah, that's a reoccurring theme. Head out. I'll see you later, Daniel. I just watched a few videos of yours tonight in regards to the church video. Found it interesting. I subscribe for more things you'll do. Thank you, Rich. I appreciate that. Hopefully you like them. I don't know if you're from Pensacola, but I do a lot of Pensacola videos. I have a whole playlist on my channel if you're wanting to weed out some of my other nerdy stuff. You don't... scrolling here. You don't dog on Whataburger either. Mortal sin. I love Whataburger. I actually had Whataburger today, as a matter of fact. I was helping my girlfriend's parents move out of their apartment into a house, and we went to Whataburger right after. So I've been doing a lot of manual labor today. It's actually one of the reasons I didn't upload a video today was because I was too busy doing that. Do you mind if I recommend you a music video artist to check out? His name is Lyle Brewer, amazing guitarist. Yeah. Lyle Brewer. I'll check him out. Absolutely, man. Is he local? Here's a fun fact about me. I've been really trying to do local music videos for local artists, if they're good. They're really fun to make. This is a little known fact about me. I don't know if I should tell you guys this. I guess maybe this can be a little 10:15 p.m. secret between us. I did when I lived in North Carolina back in 2016, I did 2 rap music videos for a local artist out in North Carolina. And it is the most ridiculous thing. I mean, I think it was good. It was just, if you watch it and then you think that I made it, I think that you would be very surprised if you were to watch it and then be like, Holden made that. Because it's not, I don't know the best way to put this. It's not like me at all. When can we see a future stand-up routine? Oh, future stand-up routine. Yeah, I've been flirting with the idea of doing stand-up comedy. I get a lot of stage fright. I did a play back in April of last year. We did 8 shows. I had tremendous stage fright before every single show. I never got over it. I did it anyway. If I were to do stand-up, it would be the same thing. I'd be absolutely terrified, but I would end up just going anyway. Hopefully you wouldn't be able to see me shaking, on stage. The church cult video was funny. Thank you. It's one of those things that it's just my sense of humor. I can't not make jokes, and it's gotten me in trouble in my life, making jokes when I'm not supposed to, when it's inappropriate, but I can't help it. It's just who I am. So I just naturally make jokes about stuff. I started watching after the church video. I knew it this whole time. Yeah, crazy. It's crazy. I'm glad that it's been getting some more attention. What is this floating thing here? Bye. I got to eat some dinner. See you later, man. I appreciate you stopping by. All right. I tune in to your next live stream or video. If you have a good night, Good night, man. I appreciate it. That's funny. You get kind of famous from exposing church, something I've never heard of before. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Yeah, it's crazy. 7,000 already. Yeah, it's nuts. Who's your favorite DBZ character? I always get this Dragon Ball Z characters outside of like the typical Goku. It would probably be Teen Gohan or Ultimate Gohan, either when he fought Cell or when he fought Super Buu. Pensacola driving video is also very on point. Thank you. It's one of the Pensacola driving video was a video that got really big on Facebook and sort of did okay on my YouTube channel, but got really big on Facebook. That was the first time I ever had any type of virality. It had over 100,000. It's like 188,000 views right now on Facebook, which is crazy. I wish it would have translated over more to my YouTube, but that's how it goes. I hate to say, but I know family members of those cult leaders, and if you think they are messed up to the people that go there, they're awful to their own family. Yeah, I know, actually. I did a lot of research. Remember that video is 30 minutes long, roughly, and I did a lot of research, a lot more that I could have mentioned. One of the things that I found was stuff with their family. The reason I didn't bother to mention it is it wasn't really relevant. I didn't want to hurt their family members that really didn't do anything wrong. So I made the decision to cut that out, and I think it turned out fine without it. But yes, I'm aware of some of their family stuff. Hello, Ash Bass 21. Thank you for stopping by. Pasta la vista. Pasta is life. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish, Spaghetti Larry. Would you ever consider doing television? Yes, absolutely. Even if it's just public TV, I absolutely would. 100%. My dream job, John, was to make a living doing movies or TV shows. That's what I wanted to do for the longest time. Even with YouTube, I wanted to make like sketches and shorts and short films, and I absolutely would, 100%. Lyle Brewer he resides in Boston. I recognize the song Spirit from Get It Together album, an Akon Tree. Yeah, I'll check him out. For sure. I'm always open to stuff like that. Excuse me. That's stuff I normally would cut out. Tried the Palafox challenge at Burgess and Old Palafox and passed out. That's cool. That's awesome. And there any other services you plan on making right now? Oh, series you're planning on making right now. I'm going to be adding more to like Christian memes and stuff. One video that I'm posting tomorrow is kind of like a mystery science theater esque type of video where I watch like really crappy movies with a buddy and we joke about it, and I edit it down and condense it to just our jokes, really. It's like a 10, 15 minute long video. So I'm going to be doing like a little trial one of those tomorrow with a friend of mine who is out of town. So y'all tell me if you enjoy that video. Hopefully you do. So that's really the only thing I could think of, because those are just really fun to make. We watch a movie and joke about it. We watch a bad movie and joke about it. Why is Pensacola such a magnet for extreme religious beliefs? We're just the Bible Belt down here in the South. I don't know a better way to put it. Anytime you have any type of extreme religious belief, there are still, not extremes of that same belief system as well. It's really just the extremes get all the attention. Even the church video is a prime example. I point out this church video and it gets all these views on my channel. But if I were to go and be like, look at this church that's feeding the homeless on Palafox, and nobody would care. So just bear that in mind. Yes, there are a lot of religious, extreme, crazy people here, but there are good people too. You get that question about DBZ all the time? Yeah. I do, which is fine. I don't mind answering it. I love Dragon Ball Z. Emmanuel Toby, how's it going, man? You're always stopping by. I appreciate it. What's your favorite anime besides Dragon Ball? Good question. Whoa. Probably an anime called Yu Yu Hakusho, which would be probably my second favorite. There's an anime called Haibane Renmei. It's a short anime. It's like 12 episodes long. It's very, very good, very philosophical, makes you think, which is what I love about anime, aside from like action anime. Because anime, just like movies, TV shows, there's so many different types of genre for so many different types of age groups. So it's hard to explain to like people of older generations, because I think that when they think anime, they think Pokemon, and like, no, there's really, really mature anime, and there's really good anime as well. Pasta La Vista was a Pokemon video, apparently. Oh, yeah, I just mentioned Pokemon. Have you played Dragon Ball Legends? Yes, I have played Dragon Ball Legends. Recommend is what I meant to say. Sorry, no worries. Also, a bit of personal question. What made you become a Christian? Ooh, we're going to be here all day if I answer that one. I have a little unknown fact about me. I have a very formal Christian education or theological education. I went to Christian school for 7 years. It's where I got the majority of my just like raw knowledge of stuff of the Bible. It's why I know the Bible pretty dang well. That's where I was introduced to like C.S. Lewis, G.K. Chesterton, Tolkien, really intellectual Christians. And I was really, really drawn to that because I, like you or like many people who watch, I get really frustrated because I feel like a lot of the times we've lost this, like the intellectual Christian, the C.S. Lewis's. I mean, I can't think of any Christian today that's in the spotlight that is anything like C.S. Lewis. You have your Max Lucados and you have your Joyce Meyers or whatever that are really, really emotional, sing-songy, kind of life advice type of Christians. And I like intellectual Christians, man. Not that they're not intellectual, but I like thinking like hard, moral quandaries. I mean, a lot of the time stuff is not black and white. And so that not only am I a Christian, I am also a very open-minded Christian. I love Jesus. I love God, but I'm also not in a box. I think, at least I try not to be. I do my best not to be. It's why I don't like hate atheists. Like I know a lot of Christians are very like atheist. I'm not really like that. I'm much more interested in conversation. Maybe that's the best way to put it, about talking about why I believe things. I respect you for not believing the same thing. I like to have a why behind it as well. Aren't you in Pensacola as well? Are you going into the Pokemon scene? I am in Pensacola, and I'm already in the Pokemon scene. I play Pokemon Go. I've done a couple Pokemon Go videos, but they never do well, so I stopped making them. Every community day, I try to go downtown on Palafox to play a little bit. So if you're ever playing Pokemon Go downtown Pensacola on community day, I'll usually be up and down the Palafox Strip at some point. Do you live in Pensacola? I saw your church in Pensacola video. I live in Pensacola. I do. Div Fine. If this is your first time subscribing to me, I really appreciate it. I do live in Pensacola. I'm always around town. So if you ever see me, just feel free to come up and say hey. My brother is watching the stream, so I just wanted to say he's dumb. Oh, okay. All right. Have you been to the churches in Pace, nearby Pensacola? If so, which one? Yes, Isabel. I lived in Pace for a little bit. The church I went to in Pace was, what was it called? Pace Community Church. It was off of what is that big? Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've lived there. It was the near Pace High School. There's like that field, I think if you live in Pace, which field I'm talking about. There's a church on the other side of that field called Pace Community Church or some community church or something. I went there for a little bit and enjoyed it. I liked that church. That's the one it's really the only one I could attest to, but it was a good church. What do you think of V for Vendetta? Love V for Vendetta. Remember the 5th of November. Absolutely love that movie. Muhammad, how's it going, man? I appreciate you stopping by and checking out my chat. Favorite C.S. Lewis quote? I feel like this would be just like, there's so many cliched ones. I believe in Christ as I believe in the Son, not because I see it, but because by it I see all things. We're just going to get stuck in a rut of quoting C.S. Lewis all day. That's a good one. Do you like the Mob Psycho 100? Never seen it. I can't say. Because you worked at WUFCA. What do you think of the movie Awakenings? I've never seen Awakenings, so I can't really tell you, to be honest. WUFCA was a good job. I actually loved that job. I got paid under $10 an hour to be beat up and spit on and things thrown at me. It just got really old. And I did it for years, man. Right when I left, they bumped our pay up to 10 an hour. And I was tired of 16-hour days and never being able to eat. Do you like Islam as culture? Do I like Islam as culture? I'm a Christian. What is a Christian supposed to say? I love all Muslims. I don't have any problem with Islam as long as they're not extremists, Same thing for Christians, as long as they're not extremist Christians. Muhammad, let me put it this way: you are welcome on my channel. I'm glad you're here. How about that? A very philosophical apologist. Walter Luth. How do I know you? You're on my Facebook, I think, right? I'll check them out, man. Absolutely, I'll check them out. What are your thoughts on Pokemon Sword and Shield, more specifically the newest trailer? I don't play a whole lot of the handheld games. I really only play Pokemon Go. The reason for that is I grew up in a very strict religious household. My mother did not allow me to play any Pokemon games like Pokemon Red, Yellow, or Blue. So all of the Pokemon games that my friends played and now get all nostalgic about, I never got to experience. So I really have no feelings towards Sword and Shield as an extension of that. So it looks fun. How about that? I feel so out of place since I have no idea what you guys are talking about, since I did not watch the church video. Feel free to watch it, man. It's long, so you don't have to watch it right now or anything, but it's a good watch. I'll put it that way. A fun fact about me: I live in the city that Whataburger was originated in, Corpus Christi, Texas. The best thing that came out of Corpus, Selena or Lou Diamond Phillips. What is your opinion on CBD? I sell it and find so many closed-minded people on it. CBD oil, I don't really have any strong opinions on it. I don't care that it's from hemp or weed or whatever. I know it. I think the only use I know for it is like chilling out dogs. That's like what Bree's parents, as a matter of fact, use it to mellow out their dogs. I don't think it's a sin or anything. I know a lot of good can come out of it. I'm not up to date on the research, but I don't really care. I don't know what a better way to put it. I'm not closed-minded on it. How about that? Spaghetti Larry, don't leave. Gotta go. Time to watch Detective Pikachu with my wife. It's a good one. It's a fun movie, Travis. Have a good one. I appreciate you stopping by. Again, if you want to see me talk about how to get started on YouTube, Travis asked me a lot of questions. Go to Travis Patterson's channel. We have a 45-minute podcast we do where he asked me a lot of questions, honestly, that you guys asked me. So that's fun there. I watched the first video I've ever seen of you an hour ago. Do you affiliate with any Christian denomination? No, I don't. Not really. I have a couple reasons for that, mostly because I think that there's real value in most Christian denominations, and I think that I don't want to be so closed off in my own little denominational box that I neglect, true value in other denominations. Another thing too is that when we're in heaven, we're going to get really religious here. In heaven, there are not going to be denominations. There's not going to be a little group of Baptists or a little group of Presbyterians, a little Pentecostals. And I think we're going to be very surprised about how wrong we were about a lot of stuff and how right we were about a lot of stuff. And our job as Christians is to love each other. And that's all I want to do. So we can argue about how many angels can fit on the tip of a pin of a needle all we want. But at the end of the day, it's about loving God, loving each other. So that's just my opinion. Maybe you have to do other things, but that's just what I think. I'm also not Christian, which is also why I feel out of place, but I'm trying to think positive. It's okay, Spaghetti Larry. You don't have to be a Christian to watch my video. As a matter of fact, the church video that I did is actually me exposing Christians. So you might actually enjoy it more for that reason. Do you think of Jesus, the man, as a liberal, but God, as the Old Testament, is a strict conservative? I've never thought of it in that perspective. I will say I have thought of Jesus more as having like liberal values, I guess. That's terrible to say down here in South. But I don't think Jesus identified either as conservative or liberal. He's just Jesus. And I think that if we were to actually put into the practice of some of the things that Jesus told us to do, I think we would be surprised about how non-conservative they are. Jesus literally said to this one rich man to sell all your possessions, follow me. He talks a lot about wealth. A rich man, it's easier for a camel to enter the eye of a needle than a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. And it's like we close our ears to those verses, or those are metaphors. We don't have to do that. So that's not very conservative things to say. Which Dragon Ball games do you play on phone? I play Dragon Ball Legends, and my buddy has been trying to get me back into Dokkan. So probably Legends would be the one I play more frequently. Good. I'm glad you won't leave, Spaghetti Larry. Non-denominational, I feel the same way you do. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like non-denominational has sort of become a denomination in and of itself. which sucks. So now I'm just like, I'm just a Christian. I'm just a Christian. I know other denominations don't like that. They want a label. That's just me. Ooh, you're awesome. Love your videos about Pensacola because I've lived here all my life. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Jacob. I'm glad you're tuning in with me this late on a Saturday. Very much appreciated. Favorite comedians? Mine's Jeff Dunham, the one who plays with the dolls. Yeah, no, I know Jeff Dunham. My favorite right now is probably, oh my gosh, why am I struggling with names right now? John Mulaney. He's probably my favorite right now. I think he's absolutely hilarious. Really recommend trying to get into the games. They're really fun. Yeah, I absolutely will. Gen 5, yeah. Are both parts of your Miracle Faith Center videos both highly viewed? Actually, the second one is well more viewed than the first one. So the first one is, I think, at 20,000 now. It was stuck around 17,000 views for the longest time. The second one, the follow-up I did 3 weeks ago, that one's about almost 60,000 now. So that's crazy. That's a huge spike for my channel. I would argue that, well, never mind. I won't get into it. Never mind. Didn't you just have your 6,000 one? I did, man. It's crazy. The growth has been absolutely insane. I'm super grateful and happy about it. What's your favorite kind of cookie? Chocolate chip or double chocolate chip? The ones from Subway. Those are really good. I'm a plain guy. I don't get too crazy. Hi, the church video was the first I watched from you. Then I hurried up and subscribed. Thank you, Susie. I really appreciate it. I know I do a lot of videos that are nerdy and weird and are not religious or based around Christianity or anything. They're just fun videos. So I appreciate you enjoying that one. Do you like KFC? Yeah, I guess. I used to get their mashed potato bowls all the time. Speaking of legends, I just got the new Transforming Goku, and I'm just like some smiley face. My buddy just got a Super Saiyan 4 Goku that he just sent me on Dokkan, which is awesome. Oh wait, I heard there's a new Link game coming out. Did you see it? No, I'm not caught up on my Link stuff, on my Legend of Zelda stuff. Accidentally found you live. Well, thank you, Susie. I'm glad you decided to click and watch me. Watch me. Sounds so creepy. Sorry. What transformation in DBS is your favorite? Probably the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, which I actually heard is not canon. It was not in the Dragon Ball Super manga. It was just in the show. It was a filler. But now it's in there, so it's canon for the show. So that's probably my favorite. Totally agree on your Bible outlook. Well, thank you, John. I appreciate it. Yeah. I never know how people are going to respond because religion is such a personal and it's such a like unshaking like opinion, you know. That's a terrible gesture, sorry. But it's just like I'm embarrassed. Oh my gosh. Luckily these floodlights are drowning out me turning red. But yeah, people hold on to their opinions very, very strongly with religion. And so any like you could agree with me 99% of things. And then I say one thing and then nope, not watching anymore. Yeah, I'm the devil. I definitely will be tuning in more than I've watched you live and appreciate you taking the time to respond to everyone's questions. Keep up the great work. Hope to meet you one day. Absolutely, Rich. I'm always around Pensacola. I'm always doing something, so make sure to stop and say hey. I don't mind at all. You like jazz? Yes. Actually, for a lot of my Christian memes videos, the background music I use is jazz. So absolutely. Both videos are awesome. Thank you, John. Dude, I got a new Super Baby too. And Dragon Ball Super. That's awesome. What up, all my Pensacola peeps? I've been here almost a year now. Hey, Randall, thank you for stopping by on my live chat. I know it's late, guys. I'm surprised as many of you have tuned in and chatted with me this late. Much appreciated. I got the LR Majin Vegeta. That's awesome. Will you do any more documentary videos? It depends. I'm very, very strict with what I'm willing to expose, especially with the church video being basically, if a church, or not even necessarily a church, if an organization is actively hurting people, which was the catalyst for me even doing those videos in the first place, maybe that it'll at least get my attention. And then especially if I can prove it, that's a big thing, because it's one thing to hear testimony or people telling you that something's going on. It's another to have proof of it. So I don't really go off rumors. I've gotten some rumors about other things, other churches, businesses, or whatever. So that's very, very important. Can I prove it? Is it actually happening? And can I prove it? Do your eyes ever hurt from those lights? No, not really. Honestly, my camera, I can't control the exposure, so it's overexposed. It's actually not as bright in here as the camera is making it look. Um, I'm starting to enjoy Dragon Ball less and less. I love the show and transformations, but I consider annoying Vegeta gets a new transformation, but then Goku goes beyond that. That's pretty much always been the story in Dragon Ball Z. Goku always going beyond Vegeta. There have been 2 times in the show that Vegeta has actually been stronger, and it was at the beginning of Dragon Ball Z when Goku and Vegeta first fought on Earth, and it was when Vegeta came out of the hyperbolic time chamber to go fight Cell. What is your opinion on the new animation for Dragon Ball Super? I love the Dragon Ball Broly animation. I hope that they stick with that for the show. I know that there's some like technical aspects that they could not realistically do on a weekly basis. Like I know they did like 3D animation and for a little bit in that movie. But I much prefer the Dragon Ball movie animation to like your typical Dragon Ball Super animation. They could be good documentaries as well. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like an expose type of documentary. I didn't even consider the church videos documentaries because I was just like talking about them. You know, I don't know how to put it. When I think documentary, I think of like Planet Earth, you know, where it's like in the ocean and stuff. Like mine was just me talking about it and giving my thoughts on it and showing, you know, my evidence for what I was saying. But I would absolutely love to do more documentary style videos. What if Vegito is non-canon now? I think, no, Vegito is in the manga as well. What was the same, was that the same church that years ago or was that Brownsville church? They're doing those healings too. I've heard a lot about Brownsville. I've had a few people ask me to do an exposed video on Brownsville. I have some familiarity with Brownsville in that I know that there were some bad things going on, but everything that I've heard has been like 10 years ago. So I don't know like the current state of the church. I don't really know anybody that goes there, but it's worth like my attention is there. So if there really anything on at Brownsville that you know, I'm not opposed to it. By the end of this, I'm gonna have every church hating me. Is that the goal? Maybe. I'm about to ask a controversial question: Gogeta or Vegito? Oh, geez. Let me come back to that question. We really love your documentary style videos. Thank you, Kevin the Sea Cucumber. They take a lot of work and a lot of time to make. That's why I can't make one like weekly. The church video was like months I was working on that. At first, there's little bits here or there asking people if they wanted help or be interviewed or whatever. I have to write it as well. I have to format it and, you know, make sure I say what I want to say in the way that I want to say it. But I appreciate you telling me that you like them. 20 out of 20. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Keep it up. You'll be at 10,000 in no time. I can't even imagine, dude. I'm just trying to enjoy where I'm at right now. I think by today, I crossed 7,000 today. I'm already at 7,200 subscribers. That's nuts. What about the damn police here? I know there's stuff going on with Sheriff Morgan. I mean, that's the type of stuff is also being covered by like actual news. You know, nobody was talking about the church, the church. So at least the general population have some attention on the whole Sheriff Morgan thing right now. By the way, guys, how's the stream look? It looks laggy to me. I don't know if there's any problems with the stream on your end. One thing I don't like about Dragon Ball is the waste of characters. There's so many characters now. Literally, Akira Toriyama forgot about Launch in Dragon Ball Z, so that doesn't surprise me. What is your favorite Ben & Jerry's flavor? I actually don't eat Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Not as like any point of like protest of their political stuff. I just I don't eat a lot of ice cream in general. The only ice cream I eat is like TCBY, and that's frozen yogurt anyway. If you could voice a Dragon Ball character, who would it be? It's funny that you say that, Camden, because I actually did a fan dub of Dragon Ball Super before it was dubbed in English, and there's like a 10-minute video in like the depths of my YouTube channel. And I voiced Goku and Beerus. I voiced both of them. So you can see it's cringe. I can't go back and watch it now, but I left it up there just for people like you so you can watch it if you want to. Brownsville is broke now. Yeah. What do you mean by that, John? If the church hates you, that speaks for the church, not you, my friend. Yeah, it doesn't. I'm not losing any sleep over it. I'll put it that way. Um, uh, there was a few times where I'm very like I'm very much like my own worst critic. And so there were a few times where I would be like, am I doing the right thing? Is this worth making a video about? Pretty much every single time that I would have thoughts like that or think that, I would have somebody reach out to me from the old video telling me some horrible story that happened to them at the church. And so every step of the way when I was making that video, I would always have like these little bits of confirmation that and not only that, but making that video was so smooth. Like we went to the church, filmed it, and then like 2 days later, I did that interview, filmed it. It was great. I was able to write it. I was able to edit it quickly. It was just a very smooth, and now it's at 60,000 views now. So it went very, very smoothly for a video that long and that like time consuming. So I think that I'm okay. I think that it was meant to be. 10,000 will come easy. I hope so, dude. 7,000 is insane. You should really check out Days of Noah. He did an awesome job with his documentary. It's really, really exposing society, nihilism culture. My background is in psychology too. Great, that's awesome. Us psychology people need to stick together. No lag, good quality. Good. Thank you for letting me know. I'm just actually watching church doc vid. Good content. Looking forward to future content off here. Be well. Thank you, Andrew. I really appreciate it. The history of Piccola got me watching you. Subscribed in 16. Awesome, man. I can't believe I've been doing it, actively doing videos since 16, to be honest, and loved all your stuff since. Great. We stay local and reach out as well. Thank you so much, Walter. I know, Walter, you've been checking me out, watching my videos for a while. Much appreciated. Man, 2016. Now you got me thinking about how long I've been doing this. It's been great because I've been doing this for so long, and only recently have I really gotten any traction. So it's a nice feeling to finally get like some steam, which is great. Congrats, my cool Christian friendly Minecraft channel friend. Christian Minecraft server. Yeah, watch the fan dub. It's one of your most viewed videos. Yeah, it's also one of my most disliked videos as well. People hate fan dubs, man. But thank you. I've been glad hopefully you watched it and enjoyed it. Also, meaning more so the deputy here, not Sheriff Morgan. Oh, yeah. Oh, the deputies. Yeah. I know the deputies are in some hot water along with Sheriff Morgan, too. Thank you. It's what I hate about Akira did to the characters. Goku and Vegeta are being better fathers. Yeah. Oh, Akira Toriyama. So the lady who came into the store the other day from WEAR TV was not very friendly. What store? What are you talking about? I feel once I watch the church video, I will understand all of this. Yeah. Well, Joseph, thank you so much for checking out my live stream, even though you haven't watched the church video. That's the one that's currently responsible for a lot of my new subscribers. So it's a good one. It's long, but I tried to keep it as entertaining as I could. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. What's your opinion on Whis? Weirus, the fusion of Whis and Beerus. I don't think that's an official thing. So I would imagine it would just be an absurd amount of power. And since we back fusion genes, Vegeta or Goku? Well, let me answer the question first. Gogeta or Vegito? I like them both for different reasons. Gogeta is like the silent, strong type. Vegito is more of like the mouthy off, yet still powerful type. I think in terms of characters that I enjoy, just like watching be silly and stuff, probably Vegito. Characters that I watch just being serious and just taking out a threat, Gogeta. Kevin from the Trading Post. Oh, Kevin, the sea cucumber. I didn't know that was you, man. Yeah, I've done some videos for Kevin over at the Video Game Trading Post. So make sure if you're in Pensacola, check out the Video Game Trading Post. It's off of Plantation and Creighton. Plantation and Creighton. It's a great place where I get a lot of my video games from. We were the Fortnite family at Pensacon. Oh, yeah. Thanks for stopping and talking with us. No, thank you for stopping me and talking with me. I very much appreciate it. I don't know. My channel's so much bigger now, so I don't know if going to Pensacon, if I'll get to meet more people like you. Absolutely, if you see me, make sure to say hey. That's one thing Piccolo and Gohan are better at than Goku and Vegeta. Also, is Toriyama, they hate it when you call them their first name. Trust me. Well, he's not here, so I'll call him Akira. They wanted thoughts about everything going on from local game stores, hobby stores. You mentioned news, so it made me think of it. Oh, yeah, also I prefer Vegeta way more than Gogeta. I go to Transformation Church, which used to be directly across from Brownsville Church, and they haven't paid me. They haven't paid their lease in 3 months. The bank owns it now. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because I went to a youth revival night at Brownsville when I was in like middle school. It was just your typical run of the mill, too religious indoctrination ish type of thing. But yeah, I've heard a lot of bad things about Brownsville. I've heard about child like pedophilia and stuff, and this is all like years ago. So I hope that stuff like that isn't happening now. I don't know anybody who goes there or who has gone there recently. Yeah, terrible things. And again, I have no proof, so I'm not going to make a whole video just on things that I've heard. Are you getting Dragon Ball Kakarot? I am. I absolutely am. I've already pre-ordered it, and I'm looking forward to it. I see JC. I should call him Toriyama. I hyped for Kakarot. Yeah, Kakarot should be fun. I can't believe I got to the end of the live chat questions, guys. It's been almost an hour. I'll be posting a video tomorrow morning, probably around 10 a.m. It was a lot of fun to make. I did it with my friend Jared. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. It's this Coke making me burpy. That's a video I did with my friend Jared. It's a lot of fun. We're basically Mystery Science Theater, this movie called The Sand, which is basically like The Floor is Lava, the movie, and it's a lot of fun. Dragon Ball Kakarot looks like what 10-year-old me wanted when the Legacy of Goku came out. Speaking of Legacy of Goku, I would love a Legacy of Goku 4. You should live stream more games. Yeah, the reason I don't is because usually when I would live stream games, nobody would ever watch them. They were consistently my lowest viewed videos. So that's one of the reasons I didn't, or I've stopped doing that, really. We used to lease one of their buildings. Your church, Transformation Church, used to do it? Question mark. I'm going to wrap this stream up here now, everyone. So any last minute questions or anything? Lowest views? Yeah, my video game, my live stream video game videos were my lowest viewed videos. I think even the last time I did them, I did like a little bit of a playthrough of Stranger Things 3, the game. I didn't even bother keeping it on my channel. I just deleted it right after. What is your goals for subscribers by the end of the year? Well, my friend Mel said I would get to 10,000 by the end of the year. I'm happy where I'm at right now, to be honest. Anything after this is just extra and just makes me feel good about myself. So I'm happy with whatever. Maybe Mel will be right. Maybe I'll cross the threshold of 10. That would be amazing. Josh, yes, y'all own it. Wow. I guess that speaks volumes about the church, just even that by itself. I'd love to see more gameplay. Okay, well, maybe I'll play some more games, and y'all can chat with me on those. How was your day? That's my last question. Today, I helped my girlfriend's parents move out of their apartment into their new home. So I did a lot of manual labor today. So that was a lot of fun. I'm very, very tired, and I'm glad that so many of y'all jumped on this live stream with me this late on a Saturday. So overall, my day's been good. Can't complain about it. Rapid fire anime, rapid fire some animes or TV shows you watch. I just watched The Boys on Amazon Prime, finished it, loved it. We're watching through the Goldbergs comedy. It's on Hulu. Stranger Things, if you haven't already watched it, which most of you probably have by now. Anime, Yu Yu Hakusho, Hibine Renmei, Dragon Ball Z, obviously. All very good ones. I wonder if you'd get more attention now that your channel is getting some steam. Yeah. The way that YouTube seems to work is that once you get beyond a certain amount of subscribers, they just will naturally get like recommended more. And I'm starting to get to that point now where I've gotten companies now trying to get me to advertise their products, which is absolutely insane. They're not paying me, but they're like, if somebody buys a product from you, from your channel, you'll get like a percentage of that revenue. And I had a company that works for Cartoon Network that's working on the Ben 10 game, wanting me to demo one of their games, not for free. So I don't know. I might be doing more crap like that, but I'm going to be selective about it because I don't want my channel to just turn into a bunch of ads. You deserve way more. Thank you, Swagstin. Well, I very appreciate it. I hate that you're just now tuning in. I'm about to be signing off. The goal is over 9,000. Yeah, if I do over 9,000, I'll do a Dragon Ball Z one, Dragon Ball Z live stream. I'll dress up as Goku, and that'll be fun. I don't know if I should tell you that because I don't. Well, maybe I should. Maybe that'll help me get there. What if you got me these types of videos with gaming ones? What if you mix these types of videos with gaming ones? How do you mean? Just like talking while playing a game? Because that's what I typically try to do. So that hasn't worked before. Maybe now that I have more subscribers, maybe it'll be a little bit better. Thank you for answering questions. You're welcome, Isabella. Thank you for asking me questions. I've been subscribed for a whole 3 hours. Thank you, man. I'm so glad you stuck around. And best 3 hours ever. Thank you. Wow, what a compliment. This is typically where I do videos in this little room. I have some fun. Hopefully after you watch some of my other ones, hopefully you enjoyed them. Much appreciated. This is my first question and answer I've visited. And I'd like to say congratulations. Enjoy your day. Thank you, Ruben. Very much appreciated you sticking around. And you know how you mentioned about extremists about religion? I don't know if we have time for this. The thing is, I'm extreme about spaghetti anime and games. I'm like you. I love my religion, but I know I don't want to be perfectionist. Yeah. Well, it's not so much. Well, yeah, I guess I don't want to be perfectionist either, but I just don't want to. Religion is personal, man. It's such a personal thing, and it's personal to me, and I don't like the idea of like pushing it on other people. I have no problem being like, yeah, I'm a Christian, I believe this or that, but I also don't want to be like. There's like this undertone for a lot of Christians where they're like, yeah, I'm a Christian, you're not a Christian. I guess you're going to burn in hell. This sort of holier than thou type of attitude that a lot of Christians, even good Christians, that I don't know if they're even aware that they give off that attitude. It's so detaching. It's just like, I hate it. I don't want to be like that. You know, I think that repels people from my very own belief system. So yeah. My last question is, have you seen New Rocco's Modern Life movie? I have not, but I've heard about it. I'll probably be watching it tomorrow. So I'll let you know how I enjoy it then. Thanks for making my day better than it was already. Thank you, Camden. Thank you for making my day. Very much appreciated. I've had a couple videos now that I've gotten over. I got really only one that's gotten over 100,000, and some videos that are 60 and 90,000. And I really, really do my best to try and go through them and read as many comments as I can. And maybe this is a sign of my YouTube channel getting bigger, but I'm actually at the point now where I cannot physically keep up with every single one. I try to, but I get comments, every couple minutes, and then people replying to comments and stuff. So it's becoming more difficult. So I will always try, no matter how successful I get in the future, I'll always try to be engaged like this. And I appreciate you guys sticking with me to this point. Really means a lot to me. So thank you very much. Good night, man. Get some rest after all that labor. Thank you, JC. I appreciate it, man. I think it just means that we chat for a while and you end it with some gameplay. Oh yeah. We chat for a while and you end it with some gameplay. Yeah, I actually been having some trouble with OBS on my computer. I really wanted to do like more interactive stuff, like where I answer, I do like Dragon Ball Z quizzes or some Dragon Ball Z. I would love to play like that Dragon Ball Z Legacy Goku game live while talking to people, stuff like that. But my OBS sucks on this computer. So I'm working on getting a PC, like a gaming PC, and I think it would run much smoother on that. So that might be in the future. We'll see. I'm pretty new to this channel, so maybe you have already said this, but I was wondering if you could share your testimony. I am wrapping it up here, but I will say that as far as testimony goes, I love Jesus. I love God. I try to do my best to love God, love people. Great commandment, great commission. I try not to be pushy about it. But yeah, I talked a little bit about more like religious stuff. I talked a little bit about C.S. Lewis and Tolkien earlier in the live stream. So I would hate to like refer you to something. I don't want to talk about it. But I'm trying to wrap it up here, going about an hour now, and I got to get some sleep. But Caleb, anyway, man, thank you so much for checking out my channel. I'm assuming you're here because of the church video. Otherwise, I don't know if you'd watch a Dragon Ball Z video and ask me about my testimony. But yeah, anyway. See you later. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate you stopping by. Make sure you check out the Video Game Trading Post. That's where Kevin works, and he owns and runs it, and it's awesome. I get a lot of my video games from there. Not used to sleep before your power level decreases. I really need to. I'm getting tired. Would you promote every ad, even if you didn't like the product or service? Absolutely not. I kind of have to disclose too that if the product doesn't work, one of the videos I'm going to be doing is like a headlight restoration thing. If the product doesn't work, I have no problem telling my viewers that it doesn't work. So yeah, I'm not into deceiving you guys or fluffing it up. Dude, where is a good place to get food around here after 12 midnight? The only place I know is Whataburger or Steak and Shake. Really, you're going to have to end up getting burgers. Taco Bell is also open, usually past midnight too. Sure, you're about to end it. Yeah, thank you, Spaghetti Larry. I appreciate you stopping by. The channel has been growing so fast. It's going to be great when you're at 100,000 subs. Yeah, dude, I couldn't even imagine being at 100,000 subs. Well, then again, I couldn't even imagine being at 3,000 subs a couple months ago. So maybe I'll get there, maybe not. I'll be posting a video tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Make sure you guys check it out. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. It was fun to make. It's absurd. It's going to be a really weird one. This channel, God bless, from a Catholic fan. Thank you so much, man. What was it? Caleb was asking me a little bit about my testimony. Here's a little portion of it. My father was a devout Catholic liberal, and my mother was a devout conservative Protestant. So I would literally go to Sundays. I would literally go to church on Sunday with my mom. My dad would pick us up in the middle of the day, and then we'd go to mass at night. So I have a very formal education. I went to a private Christian school for 7 years. I went to both a Protestant and a Catholic church. I'm very familiar with Catholicism. While I don't personally identify with Catholicism, there's so much richness in Catholicism. Even if you watch the church video, in the comments, you get a lot of people that attack Catholicism. I've always noticed that it's really Protestants are a lot more critical of Catholics than Catholics are of Protestants, and I don't think that that's fair. But thank you so much, Fulton. All that to say, thank you so much. I love you as Catholic. We're Christians as people. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you, John. I'll tell you what, John, if I ever do a stand-up comedy routine, I'll make sure to let you know. What would you do with your own King Kai planet? I don't know. I guess I would just make it my own little area, my own little home. I probably have like a little car on there, just like he does. Keep it up, bro. Thank you, Arthas Winter. Much appreciated. I'm wrapping it up here, guys. At the rate your channel is growing, as super promising, though. Yeah, it's great. YouTube analytics can show me usually when videos do well, I'll get a spike, and then it typically will stabilize. So hopefully that it keeps growing. Absolutely love that. That's it for me, guys. Any additional questions that you ask? I see a couple coming in now. I'll try to answer in the comment section. Just comment on like the general comment section. I'll come back and I'll try to answer those at least in text. Camden, absolutely, man. Thank you so much. I think it's cool you talk about your religion. Most people are scared to do so. I'm not really scared to talk about it, but I try to be selective with how I say things because when it comes to religion, people are very quick to jump on you. So yeah, but thank you so much, Joseph. I appreciate it a lot. Also, hit that like button, smash that like button. Helps me out a lot. Thank you so much. If I had a King Kai planet, I would blow it up. Oh, okay. All right. We're going to end on that one. Thank you, Spaghetti Larry. Again, make sure to check out my video tomorrow morning. Make sure to leave me a comment if I happen to miss it right now. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you so much for 7,000 subscribers. I'll catch you guys later. I'll try to do another live stream here, even if I don't hit 8,000 anytime soon. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care, okay?